这个就是我住的Airbnb 外面的景色。我住在2楼。这个是很典型当地的住宅吧。油漆的五颜六色的，外面看着还是蛮好看的，看一看。本来昨天租了一个 scooter， 安在楼下，但今天早上被人骑走了，只好自己再找一个 scooter。今天有可能会下雨。你看这里的五颜六色的小房子。现在呢，我要骑这个 scooter 去 DC 啦。刚刚这些雕塑，你看，非常有感觉。
Mr. Chief Justice, and may it please the court. The government concedes that the destruction of documents in anticipation...
Something different is going on here than what goes on in the Capitol building or in the White House, and you need to appreciate how important it is to our system of government.
It always thrills me, amazes me, and gives me faith in our country to know how much people trust the courts.
Why is it that we have an elegant, astonishingly beautiful, imposing, impressive structure. It's to remind us that we have an important function, and to remind the public, when it sees the building, of the importance and the centrality of the law.
Home to America's highest court, the role of those who serve here is to interpret the Constitution of the United States. Outside, almost daily expressions of protest are made by those wishing the court to take up their case or rule in their favor. And inside, a central space dominates its proceedings. All around, there are both public spaces containing the symbolism of the law and artwork reminding us of those that have served on the court before, as well as beautiful private rooms that are seen by those privileged few. But it is the justices appointed for life terms who have always defined this legal but very human institution and the building in which they do their work.
I think it's the prettiest building in Washington. It's distinctive. It's a different type of marble, much brighter than the typical government building. Immediately, as soon as you see it, you appreciate that this is something different. It represents that the court is a different branch of government. It really is more monumental. It looks a lot more like the Jefferson Memorial or the Lincoln Memorial. If you view it as something of a temple of justice, I think that's entirely appropriate.
When you first come up the steps from the sidewalk up onto the plaza or forecourt, there are two candelabra on either side of the first set of stairs, and they actually have one of your first symbols, which is a blindfolded justice holding scales of justice. On the other parts of that base of that candelabra are the three fates. So it's the first symbolic indication that this building has something to do with the law. And then as you travel up onto the plaza, there are the two flagpole bases, which also have some symbols of law and knowledge, indicating that the building has a purpose, which is the Supreme Court.
The statue to the left is Contemplation of Justice. In her right hand, she holds a smaller statue of Blindfolded Justice. Blindfolded Justice is a symbol of impartiality. On the right-hand side of the staircase, the other statue is Authority of Law. His left arm rests on a book with the Latin term lex, meaning law.
With the symbols of the law surrounding the building, inside the court continues to make decisions that impact the lives of everyday Americans. As petitions constantly come into the court, they are processed in the file room and then sent to the justices.
8,000 ask us each year to hear the case. That means about 150 a week. 150 what? 150 requests to hear the case. Well, here they are for this week.
Most people think they have a right to come to the court. For the most part, you don't.
雨中的这个最壮观。来，我们进到这个国会山里面，跟着导游逛。导游是免费的哦。 哇，大片大片地飞机，哎，太漂亮了，哎呀，好开心，好地方，一下觉得比东京好玩了。White House， 白宫，真的假的？有很多 please， 啥意思？什么词义？然后看一眼。就这样，这几根大白玉柱，有啥了不起的？哎，就这样吧。赶上去看看戏喽。